This is Boxing Tickets NI. We're here at the SSE Arena. Delighted to be joined with victorious John Boyd. John, what an 8 days. It'd probably maybe fair to say, boxing-wise, is probably the best 8 days of your career.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely the best time of my career so far, but be plenty of more times, I guess.
Last weekend, obviously, I was slating you in the donuts on Saturday, obviously saying no to beating too many of them. Little did we know that obviously our interview had obviously helped massively. Obviously, on Saturday morning, jamieconlan needed an opponent, or needed somebody to fight in the card, and that call came. But as I said earlier on today, when obviously you're weighing in, what are you going to do for the next couple of weeks now? Obviously, 2 fights in 8 days, and now I think your next fight's not October, so you're going to get a bit of time to relax and unwind.
Yeah, the opportunity came after you mentioned it on the interview. I grabbed it with both hands when it came. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to fight in Belfast again on such a big card. But I'll probably take a couple of days off again, grab a pizza with the missus, chill out. I'll be back in the gym, say Wednesday. I'll give myself a couple of extra days off this time, seeing such a busy 8 days.
We said last weekend, obviously, the pizza and everything else. We've said it again. I'm sort of going, who's going to watch this interview and offer you a fight next week? Like, would you take a fight next week again?
100%. If there's a fight, anything happening next week, if there's anything happening in 2 weeks, I'm fit, I'm in shape, I'm boxing out of my skin at the minute, so I may as well just keep it ball rolling.
You've obviously boxed two very well established journeymen 2 weeks in a row, in Dale Arlesmith and Jordan Granham. I was sort of saying to Jordan today that in a couple of years' time we're not going to have durable journeymen if they are. Like, obviously these guys could probably be home fighters and obviously doing very well, but obviously they're helping you to learn and develop. How much have you learned over the last 8 days in those 2 fights?
Oh, I've learned massively over the past 8 days. Boxing them two, they're both established. They've been around the block a couple of times, and they're both legit. They come to fight. They're not there just to make up the numbers. Like, they're there to put the pressure on you. And you've seen that. I was hitting him with some heavy shots, and he still kept coming forward and putting the pressure on. Now they control it, but I think he's ranked 200 places above me or something in the rankings, I think JC, so you can't buy that type of experience.
Well, obviously you're hitting big shots like that. Obviously you don't have a stoppage yet, but they're obviously going to come. But when you have durable opponents like that, is it frustrating that you're hitting them good shots and you're looking for reaction in their face, you're sort of going, is that hurt? And you're not seeing anything. Is that annoying for you, or are you sort of going, nice shot, I'll get you to the next one?
No, and you know when it lands. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes they do this, or sometimes they laugh, or see, whenever they do that, you know it's landed and you know they felt it. But you're not going to stop them, boys. So you're not. Now as the opponents progress and I progress, and people start to open up a wee bit more and start to try and trade with me, then they'll feel the power and they'll know what come by.
Jay's made a comparison, and I'm obviously not sure if he's told you yet, but Jay's made a comparison with you and Sean McComb. Like, what obviously a comparison they have?
Big time. Like, Sean's an idol of mine. I've actually spotted him years ago, I think, in the old gym he used to work in. You wouldn't want to be compared to anyone else if you're from Ireland, never mind Belfast. Do you know what I mean? We both boxed in the same amateur club up in Holy Trinity as well, so brilliant, over the moon.
It's compliments like that, obviously, I hope spur you on. I can see the similarities of the fact that you're hard to hit. You obviously land very good punches as well. Your timing's very good, so I can see where the comparisons have come from. You're not obviously as mad as Sean McComb, but you're not going to do any crazy ring walks or anything like that.
Anyway, I used to be a wee bit mad, but I'm quieting down a wee bit. He's nuts. Sean McComb's a rocket.
Talk to me obviously about walking out in SSE. 5 weeks ago, you were here obviously for a Queensbury card. I know when we spoke last week, you're saying it's just a ring at the end of the day, but now you've made that ring walk in SSE. How special did it feel for you?
No, it was amazing. It was only last May when I was here for a conlan card. I think Mick was fighting. I was sitting with my missus ringside and I was going, I'd love to fight in here, and she was going, you can, and I was going, I know, but it would take a while, and just talking down a wee bit, and fast forward 14 months we're here, and I'm only after winning a 6th rounder, so amazing. Is
it not sort of kicked in for you? You've ticked that off now? Like, I guess the only probably one for you now maybe potentially is Caoimhin Park. Maybe hopefully around 2028 that sort of looked like it's been built. So that maybe the next one, or Windsor Park. Like, you probably can't get much bigger in the SSE.
No, you can't get much bigger, but Caoimhin's always a dream. I grew up playing GAA, my brothers did as well. Used to go down there and watch all the matches, watch the championships, and also to bring boxing there would be a different type of excitement for the family.
It definitely would, and I'd say that there's no, when you obviously had that conversation with Jay and turning over, you're 3-0 already. I think obviously by October that'll be 4-0. Obviously, is the plan to get to 5 before the end of December?
Yep, I'll take 5, I'll take 6. I just want to stay busy. Stay in the gym, keep progressing, keep pushing on, and then see where we can be. As time next year, we could be walking into title fights.
And obviously on the fans, and obviously it's come out short notice. Obviously, you probably weren't able to sell as many tickets as you could. Maybe people bought tickets and travelled and stuff to Dublin last week, and then probably couldn't afford to sort of be here tonight. So obviously to the fans, like the fans are only going to grow. The more notice you get in these fight cards, the more tickets you're going to sell, and the JB fan club will certainly grow.
Can't thank anyone enough. Everyone that was in Dublin last week stayed over in Dublin, spent a couple £100 on their night out, or their weekend. Every single one of them bought tickets. People who couldn't make it bought tickets. My sponsors stepped in on late notice. Foster's, AHSS, Natural Abundance. That's only the ones I can name off the top of my head.
You're nearly getting them now because you're fighting so regularly.
Yeah, definitely, and all the rest of them as well. I can't really think off the top of my head, but they all stepped in on 4 or 5 days notice and all helped me out. And without my fans, without my family, and without my sponsors, I wouldn't be able to fight. I literally wouldn't be able to do it, so I can't thank them all enough.
Well, look, congratulations. Obviously, this is hopefully our last interview for a few weeks now. Obviously, 2 back-to-back in 8 days.
Well, the last time I done an interview, I got a phone call the next day, so I'll let you know tomorrow.
If you let me know tomorrow you've got another fight, we're going to have to do an interview every weekend. But look, congratulations on moving to 3-0, and we'll catch up with you very soon.
Thank you.
Cheers, John. Thank you.